this WNBA rookie class is really starting to hit their stride. There was so much hype that came with these ladies coming into the league, and with great reason. They not only had great college careers, like all the players who get drafted to the WNBA do, but they also brought with them, I would say, an unusual amount of fanfare, right? Like we can say the amount of fanfare that these women brought with them is unprecedented, right? And it's not just Caitlin Clark, right? Angel Reese also brought her own group of fans with her. Not for nothing, a lot of it had to do with the big flare-up that happened in the national championship game 2 years ago between Iowa and LSU, and more specifically Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and that spilled over into Angel Reese kind of standing up to First Lady Jill Biden, saying that everyone should be invited for the national championship celebration to the White House, which I thought was complete trash, but a lot of people really loved Angel Reese for standing up to that, and it really gave her a big fan base. And so it has not gone unnoticed, the success that these women have had thus far in the WNBA. We even see, Chicago Sky games, great attendance, right? Obviously, Indiana Fever games. The Indiana Fever have played, I want to say, 8 games in the first 15 days of the WNBA season. That is insane. That's insane. That is a lot of games in a really quick amount of time. And I understand wanting to put Caitlin Clark out there. She's this big attraction, brought all these fans over from college, and people want to see her, right? I totally get that. But I think they're definitely running the risk of burning Caitlin Clark out. I think that this season is going to be a lot of her taking her lumps. But even so, she's still rising to the occasion, right? Like Caitlin Clark she's still rising to the occasion. I think at this point, she's averaging something like 17 points per game. She had a 30-point game the other night. And she's playing a ton of minutes on the Indiana Fever. They don't have a ton of other great players. Aaliyah Boston is a great player. They have another great player, the starting guard. Oh gosh, her name escapes me at the moment. But she's also a great player. And but they need more. They need a lot more. She's on a team that's not great. They picked first for a reason. The way this season is going, they may pick first again. But speaking of which, not to jump too far ahead, but if for some reason the Indiana Fever end up with the number 1 pick again, can you imagine if they draft Paige Beckers? Oh my God. We would be looking at this team talking about a starting lineup that includes Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, and Paige Beckers. Listen, I think the Indiana Fever would be set up to make a real run at a championship if this time next year we were talking about Caitlin Clark in year 2, Aaliyah Boston in year 3, and Paige Beckers in year 1. Oh my God! Woo! Oh, that would be something. But we're not gonna forecast too far into the future. Maybe the Fever will turn it around. I said before the season started, I expected the Fever to be there at the end and be competing for a playoff spot. And damn it, I was wrong. I was wrong. I mean, listen, it's not to say they won't find a stride somewhere in the season, but I think the great thing that everyone should be noticing right now, right? If you are new here, if you have not been watching the WNBA, if you came here, if you were lured by the Caitlin sanity and the Angel Reese attraction, if you came here because of them, welcome. But what you're seeing now is, damn it, this league is good. This league is good. There are great players here. Some of them who has been here for almost 20 years. Okay, Diana Taurasi is still in the league and still cooking. Okay, this is a great league. And so you're not gonna have, it's such a rare occasion that you have a rookie come in and dominate. Now, Candace Parker, she was 1 in a million. Okay, Candace Parker came in and she dominated as a rookie. Breanna Stewart came in and she dominated as a rookie. Sabrina Ionescu came in and she didn't dominate, but she played really well as a rookie. And even Caitlin Clark, she's not dominating, but the skills are showing, right? She's doing the thing that she does. And by the way, the thing she's doing now is not similar from what she did in college. She pulls up from deep and she can still hit that shot. She gets into the lane. She has great passing vision. And a lot of times when she goes in the lane for layups, that's where she makes her turnovers. So she's doing a lot of what she did in college. And here's the great thing. It doesn't look bad. It looks like she's playing on a team that's not great, and she's playing in a league that is phenomenal. The collection of players in the WNBA is the best you're going to find anywhere in the world in terms of women's basketball. And it's not easy. As a matter of fact, ask Angel Reese. Okay, Angel Reese got into it. Woo! She found herself in the mud. She found herself in the mud facing the Connecticut Sun earlier this week. Alyssa Thomas put Angel Reese in what I can only describe to my wrestling fans as a rock bottom. Oh! Yes, Angel's going up for the rebound, and somehow, some way, magically, she found her neck entangled in Alyssa Thomas's arm, and Angel went down hard. Woo, she went down hard, and she stayed down, and AT got thrown out the game. But again, this is something that these rookies are learning. They got to get bigger. They got to get stronger. They got to learn how to box out effectively, and they got to learn how to play with these seasoned players who know what they're doing. They know how to, get up under you when you're going up for a rebound. Like, there's so many tricks that just come with longevity in the game, and they're getting to see all of that right now. But here's the thing, the question that I wanted to throw out to everybody, okay? If you're listening to this and you are a fan of the W, or if you've just been watching this season, here's the question, the thing that I want to pose. Is it possible that Caitlin Clark could have the best stats as far as leading all rookies in scoring and not win Rookie of the Year? Is that possible? Is that possible? Now you might say, TW, how? How, TW? How could Caitlin Clark, the superstar, bringing all this attention to the league, how could she possibly lead the league in scoring and, lead all rookies in scoring and not win Rookie of the Year? Well, I'll tell you, I've been watching the games, and what I see when I watch the games, Angel Reese, she is not leading the sky in scoring, but she is leading the sky, and she is affecting winning. She's affecting winning. She's getting out there. She's playing defense. She's getting down, getting the hustle points. You know what I mean? Making steals, diving on the floor for rebounds and loose balls and all that other stuff. Like, she's getting into it with vets, MVP candidates. She's down there doing the dirty work and really, 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 supporting her team in tough spots. To me, I think, and I'm not trying to knock anybody's work here, but if you can affect the game down low, getting those rebounds, getting second chance points, I just think that is so valuable to your team. So if Angel Reese is averaging, I want to say 12 points a game, Caitlin Clark is averaging 17 points a game, but if Angel Reese's 12 points a game get her team to the playoffs, and Caitlin Clark's 17 points a game get her team the first pick in the draft, who should win Rookie of the Year? Questions we gotta ask. We got to ask. Cameron Brink, I don't want to leave her out of the conversation. She was the number 2 pick in the draft, and she's playing well. She's having some ups and downs. I think she's averaging 9 points a game. She's doing well. She's a defensive presence. She definitely belongs. Rickea Jackson, can't forget about her. She's getting buckets. She's averaging 10 points a game. And that duo of Brink and Jackson is going to grow together out in LA. And I think it's going to be, they're going to be a really great duo going forward. But you got to ask again, how much does winning matter, right? how much does winning matter in who becomes the rookie of the year? Like, is it just a stats competition? Because if you're out there getting a bunch of points, but your team's not winning, I don't know. It's not unimpressive, right? Like, getting the points is impressive. You got to get buckets. But if you're getting all the buckets, but your team's not winning, and you're getting a bunch of turnovers, which hurts winning, right? Like, is it fair to take a look at someone who's contributing to winning and considering if they might be a better candidate for Rookie of the Year? I think that's a fair thing to ask, and I think that'll be that'll be a good thing to see. So I want to hear what you guys think. Drop your comments down below. Let me know if you think it's possible that Caitlin Clark could lead all rookies in scoring and still not win Rookie of the Year. I think it's going to be a great thing to watch as the season goes on. But more importantly, I hope we're all enjoying the basketball, because I'm enjoying the basketball. The Hoopers are hooping, and that's not funny. They are hooping. The Hoopers are hooping, and yeah, man, like, this is fun to see. You know what? I've been doing these WNBA centric pods for a few weeks now, and I have not even gotten to the aces. Isn't that crazy? I haven't even gotten to the aces, and my favorite player, A'ja Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, A'ja, we love you. We love you. We love you. We were so excited about the announcement of the A1. Yes, she has her own shoe, damn it. And I for one, can't wait until it drops. I hope they got a whole line of stuff, because I'm going to have my baby girl decked out in all her A1 gear. And I'm looking forward to it. The Aces are killing it, by the way. Okay, they're out there cooking with gas. They are destroying teams in their way. But if we are talking about teams that are cooking, then ladies and gentlemen, you got to talk about the Connecticut Sun. Hello. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. AT, DeWanna Bonner, and Dejanay Carrington breaking into the starting lineup this year, her third year in the league, and she is a defensive player of the year candidate. Okay, the Connecticut Sun, as of today, are the only undefeated team in the WNBA. And again, you know, they've seen all the hot rookies. They've seen them, and they've stopped them, and they've stomped them. Now, I don't think they've played the Aces just yet. That game is coming up. But as far as the usual suspects, right? The Aces, the Liberty, and the Sun, it looks like they are still positioning themselves to be at the top. But thanks to the influx of these rookies and the development of some of these other teams that were right there on the cusp, the Dallas Wings, and the Lynx, you know, a lot of these other teams that are on the come up, like, man, listen, if you get a chance to catch a WNBA game, even if America's sweetheart Caitlin Clark is not going to be playing, sit down and check it out, because this league is cooking right now. These players are great, and I, for one, am enjoying it.